Hello and welcome to today's daily Leetcode challenge. Today we'll be solving question 1758, minimum changes to make an alternating binary string. So this is an easy level question. Let's get to the description. You're given a string S consisting only of the characters 0 and 1, so a binary string. In one operation, you can either change 0 to 1 or vice versa. The string is called alternating if no two adjacent characters are equal. For example, string 0, 1, 0 is alternating, while the string 0, 1, 0, 0 is not. Return the minimum number of operations needed to make S alternating. Alright, so a binary string consisting of only either zeros or ones, or together, and alternating means that no two characters are next to each other. So in example 1 we have one change needed, and that would be to have this last 0 be turned into a 1. This is 0, this is 2. Alright, that all makes sense. In my opinion, this is truly a pretty easy problem. We could basically create a mask of what a string should be, and because it's a binary string, there's always only two options. It can either have the 0 come first or the 1 come first. The latter characters will have to be one or the other 100%, right? So we already have, for each string of a specific length, we know the two different scenarios that a string could be. And what we could do is we could simply have a variable for the number of changes that would need to be made in order for the input string to be that string that we already know. So for example, 0 first will represent the amount of changes needed to be made for the 0 to come first, and 1 first will be the same, but when the 1 comes first, right? We also need maybe to keep track of whether the character that we're looking at is in an even or in an odd place. And then simply for C and S, for character and the string S, we're going to see if odd, if we're in an odd position. Wait, hold on. Odd equals not odd. If we're in an odd position, and if we're in an odd position, if C is equal to 1, then I'm going to say 0 first is going to get increased by 1 because we need to make one modification, right? And then else, if C is equal to 0 and first 1 first was the character that we wanted to be first, then increase 1 first by 1. Else, if C is equal to, let's say, 0, then 0 first is going to be increased by 1, else 1 first is going to be increased by 1. And then we have the odd alternating, because the first one is going to be odd position, the second one is going to be even, so true, false, true, false, true, false, and then return the minimum of these two variables. That should be it. Let's see how we do. Awesome, 99th percentile. So that's very fast, and again, the only thing that we're doing is going through the input string, comparing it to what the string should be, either a alternating string starting with a 0 or alternating string starting with a 1. And that seems to be like the best way to go about this. Let's see if there are any better solutions. Change one. I don't get that logic, but I'm pretty sure that what they're doing there is just no, actually I don't know what they're doing here, because you can't just solve for one of them, right? You need to solve for both. So maybe this logic here is something that I'm missing. But I think that we're doing good enough to kind of stick with this solution. I also tried to name the variables as intuitively as possible. 0 first is the binary alternating string that starts with a 0. 1 first is the binary alternating string that starts with a 1. The odd tells you which index you're looking at, either 0 or 1, and it's alternating, so simply negating the previous binary value of it would give us the next. And then some very easy logic to tell us which one of these, if any, to increment by 1. And that puts it at the 99th percentile, which is great. And with that, let's end today's video. Happy holidays for everyone that's watching, and please like and subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye.